If the Real Madrid from the past few weeks shows up to play Arsenal, they're getting eliminated because their defense is not good. Their defense is in shambles. If you put David Alaba back there, last time they put David Alaba back there, he got dunked on a bunch. I don't really see how Real Madrid stop Arsenal offensively. Now, with that being said, if Mbappe shows up from the past couple weeks, if Vinny gets back to Vinny, I don't think Arsenal can stop Real Madrid's attack. I think the first game's going to be a tie, and then I think it's all going to come down to what happens in Madrid. And if this happens, Arsenal's out. Arsenal have to win at home. You cannot go to the Real Madrid stadium and think that you're going to eliminate them in the Champions League. With that being said, they just lost in their stadium, and they've been playing terrible in their stadium if you watch La Liga. But I think in the Champions League, when that music plays, that theme plays, it's a little bit different. It's hard to knock Real Madrid out. It's going to be very hard to knock Real Madrid out on a European night in front of their fans. Arsenal have to win at home. But in my heart, in my head, I don't know if Real Madrid is good enough to eliminate Arsenal. Simply because their defense is trash. And then the second thing I'm going to say, I don't trust Arsenal. I don't trust them. I don't trust them as a football club because over the last few years, they have showed us a team that has choked under pressure or not performed under pressure. I think all Arsenal fans can agree with that. They always get so close, but then they fumble the bag. So you're a team that has shown us that has fumbled the bag over the last few years, and a team that has showed us that they create diamonds under pressure. That's what Madrid does. So because of that, because of history, I'm going to take Real Madrid. I think a team that potentially could make the final nobody's talking about. The Bayern versus Inter game could legitimately have a finalist in it. And we're all avoiding it because we all think and we all have seen that Barcelona seems to be the best team in Europe. They press the best. They're organized the best. They play well as a unit. Dortmund going to Barca first. If Dortmund could get a tie there, then I think they become favorites. I think it will be very complicated for Barcelona to go to Dortmund without an advantage because I don't think it's going to be an easy stadium to play in. Barcelona needs to win this game at home to be able to eliminate the German monsters. With that being said, I'm taking Barcelona to advance to the next round. The next game I want to talk about, and it's another game that people are ignoring, right? There's two games that people are not talking about. I think PSG are favorites to win the Champions League. They're the only team in the Champions League right now, pretty much, that can just rest their entire team, the rest of the league. They have won their league already. I think that that's a massive advantage. And if PSG can get by the first Aston Villa game, going forward, lads, they can rest players like I'm telling you, and they can go fresh into that next Aston Villa game. They can go fresh into the semifinals. They can go fresh into every game, which is an advantage over every single team. I'm going to take PSG over Aston Villa. It's not going to be an easy game. I think Aston Villa is going to work that ass. I think they're going to be very, 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 very good. But I do think PSG will see them through. This Inter-Bayern game is the most 50-50 game out of all of them, I think. There's something about Italian stallion defending. When Italian teams start to defend, it's hard to break down. I truly don't know who's going through here. I truly don't know who's going through. If I'm going to keep it real with you, I think it comes down to the first game. If Bayern cannot put 2 or 3 goals in against Inter at home, I think they lose in Italy. If Inter can pull off a masterclass in Germany, then I think Inter is going to see this through. And honestly, if I had to really choose based off the recent success of Inter in the Champions League, I'm going to say Inter.